Hey VC, this is Chris. I'm back, as Graham at Grevo69 would say. But I've watched a couple of videos today, I guess started by Vinyl Transmission, on black and white album covers. So if nothing else, besides being a busy day, since this will be my second video, it's a good day to be a follower. So I thought I'd do that too. First, I was echoing Lise at LE, who did a video on this. At first she thought she didn't have anything, and I was thinking the same. And so I started looking and watching a couple other videos. I saw James Griffith and John Bellamy's. His was very informative. And so I started pulling a few, and oh, wait, here's some more. And before I knew it, I had to just cut it off, say I need to stop pulling albums since there were more than I realized. But here's a few that black and white or monochrome type covers, and they're sort of broken up into genres a little bit. So this is one recent acquisition that I haven't shown yet, though I showed another one by this artist, George Melly. This is the original edition. I think this is his first album, solo piano, on the Alternatives in America music label. And this cover art was done by Karina Vasilius. The other album that I showed was also a black and white illustration, 1978. And then staying in jazz for a little bit, Stanley Cowell Trio, Illusion Suite. This has a photo by Ed Sherman. So there's a photo of Stanley Cowell there in the midst of this artwork. And then the artwork itself is by Grace Williams. This is a 1973 ECM album. Stanley Cowell. And then Laverne Smith, The New Orleans Nightingale. So this is a cover photo by Fats Pinchon. Laverne Smith on the Savoy label. And to wrap up the jazz section, Earl Hines, 57 Varieties, another solo piano. This is on CBS. So Earl Hines, this is a 1973 issue of some various sessions from the 20s, 30s, and 50s. Half solo piano and the other half is a trio. Earl Hines. And then the mini, I don't know if this counts as a section or not, but John Stewart, California Bloodlines. So this is a reissue of his album. Rick Rankin was the photographer for this cover. Henry Diltz did the back cover photography, but that's color, so we're ignoring it. John Stewart, one time of the Kingston Trio, Cumberland 3, folk artist, country rock. Kate Brothers, Fire on the Tracks. I had shown some Kate Brothers in the earlier country rock video that I had done. This is a 1979 recording And they've got the photographer buried somewhere on the inside. I guess they weren't very proud of him. So Kate Brothers, Fire on the Tracks. Maybe country funk. Alex Chilton. This is Box Bottom. Could be a gatefold. It's a wraparound photo. This is on Line Records. Uh, 1981 originally. This looks like a 2000 reissue. And the Stephanie Charnikowski is the responsible for the photo. Alex Chilton. And here's maybe Lise will appreciate this. Eric Burden, Run for Your Life. This is a 12-inch single from the I Used to Be an Animal album. 1988. Claudia Vallon is the photographer for this. Eric Burden of the Animals fame. And then Rory Gallagher. This is a Hypnosis cover. Rory Gallagher. And then just a couple I saw as I was pulling things out. Richard Strange. The Live Rise of Richard Strange. So this is cover photo by George Dubois. Richard Strange. And Bogdan Losic. Cover drawings by Tim, Ronald, and Harold. So I guess everybody, or most of the people, did their own artwork. Self-portraits. This is on Ambitious Records out of Amsterdam, 1984. EP. Ya Wobble. Invaders of the Heart. This is another 12-inch single. Nice Oasis scene. And then the Strawbs. So some classic prog rock or folk prog from the Witchwood. They had another one that I could have selected, but went with this for no particular reason, maybe because it was a gatefold. The black and white. And Patti Smith, Radio Ethiopia. On Arista, 1976 was the original date of issue. I don't see the photo credit here, but Mission of Dead Souls, the last live performance of Throbbing Gristle. (1981), some nice industrial music. Bauhaus. Press the eject and give me the tape. Photo by Eugene Marinoff. And the last couple, Christian Death, Only Theater of Pain. And Lowell Coxhill, Ear of the Beholder. Pen and ink drawings, sleeve design by Carol Oldrich. This is 1971. Lowell Coxhill's a saxophone player. And then David Michael, or Naz Nomad, just showed this in a recent thrift store find. The Residence Eskimo. So, keeping in tune with that, God in Three Persons, original soundtrack recording from Ryko, The Residence. And as with most of theirs, the package design was pornographics. And so they don't really give you much in the way of details, but Residence, God in Three Persons. So there's some assorted black and white covers. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you can get through 2 in one day. So thanks.